Right, guys. So, Battlefield Royale was basically played very recently on Labs, as you could probably tell from the hundreds of Battlefield 6 Battle Royale videos that have been released even on YouTube, showing basically full gameplay of the game. And so far, it's looking all right. I certainly have some positives and negatives to go over, but essentially the game has, like, you know how they've got this whole NDA. The NDA is basically just a joke at this point. I know, like, big name Twitter channels that have just posted full 20-minute gameplays. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore. It seems like they're not even taking down the channels that post them. Like, but the problem is that I have to care about, you know, my channel getting taken down. So as much as I would love to show you some gameplay right now, I'm still concerned about the fact that they might take down the gameplay, and it's just like, it's mental at the moment. Basically, I've seen, so this is what I'm saying, I can't show leaks and I can't show gameplay, but I can absolutely talk about stuff that is currently available on the internet right now. Literally just Google search Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. Done. You found, well done. You found 10 hours of gameplay. So it seems like, yeah, it's you start in on Chinooks, you just fly in. Very similar to Warzone, actually. Very similar to Warzone. They've actually seemed to have made a few. They've made a few changes to make it even more like Warzone than I even thought. Plate system. They've got what else have they got? They've got contracts. They've got tanks, though. As I've said, as I've always said, you know, the whole tank situation where you can basically find the keys to a tank and then just pull it out and then just use it in the game. I will say, in all the end games that I saw, because of how the circle worked, because they were in urban areas, none of the vehicles ended up being in the end circles because they basically got blocked out in the end, which I prefer. But I'd honestly prefer that the vehicles just stopped working like 2 circles before the end so that you can use them in the early game, but then late game you can't use them. It looks smooth. It looks quite fast time to kill. It honestly feels like the time to kill is almost like multiplayer, which is very strange. It kind of goes like at close range, it's like multiplayer. Mid range, it's almost like multiplayer, and then long range, it's suddenly this really long TTK because it's actually quite hard to hit your shots at long range. From what I can see in the leaks, that is. Again, this is everywhere. There is gameplay absolutely everywhere for Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. I couldn't not find it. When you search it on Google, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, everywhere, there's just full 20-minute gameplays. It's insane. Any good bolt actions? I didn't see anyone use a sniper. As I said, I saw most people using vehicles. It also has a system which is kind of like, like, you know, like the gulag. So instead of a gulag, if you die, you basically get 1 respawn as if it's resurgence. Like that's an interesting way of doing it instead of just having gulag. I don't like the gulag in Warzone because it gives an advantage to a very specific type of player in the gulags, in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it feels like you just basically get a free redeploy. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Well played, man. There's a ton of anti-vehicle weapons and gadgets to find. You don't need to be an engineer to use them either. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just want the vehicles to basically be really bogged down. The whole point is that I want a Battle Royale experience to be an infantry experience. I don't like the fact that vehicles are even, like, that tanks are even involved in this game. It just doesn't feel as, you know, I get it's a Battlefield game, but, you know, it's just, that's just not my, when I think about Battle Royale, I don't think, oh man, I can't wait to use the tank in it. I also saw an airstrike, although I didn't actually see it land. I just saw that it came up with the warning, just like Warzone, where it says precisioning airstrike incoming. That's the Battlefield twist, though. No, the Battlefield twist is the destruction, my dude, and the fire circle. I don't think the vehicles are necessary. The fire circle and the destruction is what makes it interesting. So if you didn't know, the circle at the edge of the game They say instantly kills. I don't know if it's actually instant though. I think it's like it'll be like 1, 2, 3, and you're dead. I don't think it's. They say instantly. I don't think it's instant. I think it's like it chunks you down basically. So I don't know what they mean by instant, but it does mean that basically people have to. They actually have to move away from the circle, which I like. Every single Battle Royale we've had since PUBG is kind of this weird like, oh yeah, there's a really deadly circle, but it's fine. You can just ignore it, really. You know what I mean? Whereas in Firestorm, it feels like they've said, no. It's basically, if you're near the edge of the circle, you have to move. It's all about the positioning instead of just... It's all about the positioning instead of just, oh, I can just cheese my way into the circle, use a gas mask, run around for 20 minutes, reposition. Like, there's none of that. Oh, hello. There's none of that. It's all, you have to be positioned in order to win the game. And I think that that's going to be a major focus of the game, and I don't see that as a bad thing. The zone is more of a suggestion, genuinely. Like, it's actually weird. Like, that's like most modern Battle Royales is this... The circle is more of a guideline, you know, and whereas it's like, no, the circle should be, it's a Battle Royale. It should be deadly. The zone is the area that you need to fight in, not like, oh yeah, I'll just run around in this circle for a bit. Which again, we'll see how it goes. But I'm interested in that aspect. I think that's going to make a lot of interesting gameplay. Smokes, I'm telling you right now, don't bother using any other grenade other than smokes. Not worth it. If you don't use smokes, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage in this game, I swear. Did anyone else see some leaked gameplay that they want to talk about? Because you can talk about it. It's out there. It's basically fully available for anyone to talk about now. Make the zone insta-kill. Well, no, it basically is insta-kill. Like, although I don't think I would describe it as insta-kill, with it being like, you run into the gas, or you run into the fire, it's 3 seconds, but then you can just run out again. What else did I see? I saw people using helicopters. I saw... what else did I see? I saw people using helicopters. I saw people using the assault ladder. One other thing as well. 3 gadgets per player. 3 gadgets per player, which is kind of crazy. I think that's a bit too much, in my opinion. Depending on your class, by the way. So I feel like 2 would have been fine, but 3 gadgets. And obviously there's the class system as well in the Battle Royale. So you pick a class at the beginning of the game. I noticed that a lot of people were mainly playing medic and assault, and I didn't really see anyone play. I saw one person play recon. Yeah, most people are playing medic and assault. And what else was there? Oh, okay. There's a guy in the bush. Everyone gets 1 second chance redeploy. The only problem with that second chance redeploy is it's basically that first life is basically a throwaway. Like, why wouldn't you utilize that first life to do as much damage as possible? So it's going to be like the first 5 minutes are just team deathmatch. Then the mid game seems very slow. Very slow. It's the same issue that Battlefield 5 Firestorm had as well. Like, to me, the mid game looked... It was just dead. Like, the beginning of the game was crazy. Everyone's just diving in on each other, and you're just picking up and scrambling for weapons, which is good. Mid-game, a lot of just faffing about. Just kind of mincing around, just looking around and doing some light looting. And it just felt like very, very unintense. I didn't see if there was any, like, hunt contracts or anything like that, but it was... Maybe that's a good thing, but... Yeah, it just felt like the mid-game was completely dead. And then, of course, the end game, absolute chaos again. So it kind of has this very weird kind of like early game insanity, mid game dead, end game insanity. And then there's also redeploy towers, right? So if you activate a certain tower, you can then redeploy your team, a bit like the Fortnite redeploy trucks. You remember those? So yeah, they have like the Fortnite redeploy trucks. Do you need to grab anything for your team? Do you have to grab anything for your team? Like, do you have to grab a token or anything? I don't know. I didn't see that. Or can you just redeploy your team if they're dead? I don't know how it works. Yo, Baba, what's up? Thank you. M-coms are a mission? Yeah, so there was weird, like, mission things. I saw those. I saw a few of those. I saw them doing like a rush mission. No token, just redeploy. There's a big game hunter mission like Warzone. Well, that's good. Redeploy, just sit next to tower and wait. Yeah. I saw that. But honestly, so far, it looks alright, right? Like, I think we saw leaked gameplay from before, and it looked really rough because it was like white box. But like, the looting looks alright, although I didn't really see how the looting worked for enemies. Like, if you run over the enemy's bag after you've killed them, it just gives you the ammo from their bag instantly, which is pretty good. I didn't really see how it worked. Is it just like loot explosion on the floor? Is that how it works? I don't even know. Oh, God. Was it loot pinata? Or what happened? There's a guy out there. They dropped their backpack as well. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you run over the backpack, it just automatically gives you their ammo, which is a good feature, by the way. I can't remember if they've done that in another game. Oh god, this is people, but I can't see them. There you go. And then... Oh, he's not dead. He's just up there, bro. He's just up there. It's more of an arena shooter than Battlefieldy. Well, I don't really see any other way they would have done it. It's how I expected it to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have expected the Battlefield Royale to be any different. It's exactly how I thought it was going to be. Basically, a Warzone clone. Although I will say, it looks like they have some weird mechanics regarding the plates. So from what I could tell, everyone starts with blue plates, right? And does it change the health of your plates? Because from what I can see, you know, like the Warzone one, if you've only got 2 plates, then it shows as you have less health. Or whereas on this game, it's like if you had the epic vest, you only had to put in 2 plates. But if you had the 3 vests, you had to put in 3 plates. But it would maybe the same health. But someone was saying that it was actually not the same health. Like you got different health values based on the type of armor you have, which is super weird, by the way, because that wasn't obvious to me at all. Like I could not tell that there was any difference, or like I couldn't visibly see that there was any difference in health. You know what I mean? You can find plate upgrades. Yeah, so I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with having differing health values. Oh, come here. No. Where'd he go? Wow. Oh, well. Better shot with someone else. Yeah, I don't know about having different health based on what plates you have. Like, I feel like we've got over that. Otherwise, we're going into Apex territory and/or old school Blackout territory, if you played that. Where it was basically just, oh, you don't have the best plate vest. It looks like you're going to lose your next fight then. Unlucky. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see what happens later on. I hear footsteps to my left, even though I actually have my audio quite quiet. PUBG level 3 vest. Yeah, I think they do have that system. One thing I will also say, unfortunately, is the voice acting for some of the characters, specifically the female character, sounds very out of place. Like, I'm not sure why... okay, so there's a male character. I don't know for what class it is, or if it even is class-based. But there's a male character who's like, let's get to the point. Flag over there. Grab that ammo. And then there's a female character who goes, there's a gun over there. Oh, I've been shot. And it's like, what the hell is that? I hope this is placeholder, because why have we got, like, it's like, it's nothing to do with the fact that the character's female. It's just the voice actor they're using does not sound right at all. It's like some really like, oh, there's a gun over there. Let's go and take that point, shall we? And it's just like, dude, this is, we're going back to 2042 again. We're not doing this again. Like, and then the other character's doing the whole like, I'm being shot. Get down. Oh, I'm being suppressed. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't track at all. Like they need. I'm saying have the female voice actor, but they need to get someone who's like putting the same level of like grittiness into it. It makes like you go and listen to it. Trust me, you'll hear it. Again, please have the female voice actor, but find someone who like fits the vibe. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really make sense. It feels very out of place. That's all I'll say. But I assume they have enough time to do something with that. Oh dear. Looks like plating is slower. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is very slow. Well, no, it honestly does sound like Tracer. That's the thing. It's too like upbeat. It's too and it's weird that other characters around them don't sound the same. It's jarring. That's what I'll say. If that with the vibe that they're going for. Oh my god. I couldn't see him at all. Now. Okay, how did I just survive that? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Any more? There's a guy on my left, I think I can hear them. Oh. At this point, I'll take anything over Warzone. I would say it's what I expected. It's as good as I expected. It's not like blowing me away or anything like that. It feels like the gameplay. I don't know how to describe it. Like from the gameplay I've watched, it doesn't seem as intense so far. But obviously, people are still learning the game. You know, it's like everyone's kind of like very much taking it slow, and then they see a player and they either instantly kill the player or the player instantly kills them. There's no like, oh, I've run around the corner, we've both spotted each other, let's scramble and see if we can. No, it's just like dead, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, I guess they're dead then.
Our forces are struggling to secure all the objectives in the sector.
Ooh, this gun is not amazing at long range. Unfortunately. But yeah, as I said, I think the voice acting just needs to be on the same level all round, you know? That's what I'll say. Anything else? What else did I see? Anyone else got anything that they've seen online by searching, literally just searching Battle Royale gameplay on Google? Oh, they've got red in them, so obviously I shot them because it looks like they're an enemy. Right, now I'm going to go back to C1 because I'm pretty sure the defending team is just going to go back to C1 now. BF1 voice acting? Yeah, but the BF1 and voice acting, they use the actual... I think everyone speaks English in this one, right? Because even in the gameplay from China, they all have English voice acting. But I don't know if they have regional... I don't even know if they have regional voice actors.
Objective secure. Repeat, objective secure.
But you could let me know if you played the beta. Did they have regional voice actors? Or no? Because everyone was just speaking English, even in the Chinese gameplay. And by the way, I've seen European gameplay as well. It's not even just China that's leaking the gameplay on Bilibili. Like, I've seen YouTube uploads. Like, not even, like, hidden away with their names hidden. There's no, like, just a straight YouTube upload with their full name on display. Like, they don't care. They're just like, yep. Oh, I got some nice Battlefield Battle Royale gameplay. I'll just upload that tomorrow. Or I'll upload that right now. So, yeah, you know. Exciting stuff for them. Oh, got stuck. I saw that the tank was in a trailer and you had to unlock it and it took about 30 seconds to open. Yeah. Is it streamers or randoms? Oh, just randoms. But maybe, well, what's happening is, though, is now it's getting to the point where even news outlets are just posting the gameplay. So Modern Warzone asked on Twitter, just said, hey guys, anyone got any gameplay they want to share? And then someone sent them their gameplay, and he just uploaded a full 20-minute gameplay on Twitter, on Modern Warzone. And I was just like, all right, okay, well, and they've not taken it down. So, you know, it's kind of like, oh, I mean, what are we doing at this point? I don't know, man. It's like, hey guys, anyone fancy breaking their NDA? I mean, doesn't seem like anything happens. Yeah, sure. Here's the gameplay. Okay, I'll just upload that. It's like, right, okay. Do these leaks affect BF6 positively or negatively? If you think about it, it's because, as far as I know, you have to think about it this way. Battlefield can decide at any moment to take down any footage of their game or any reviews of their game because it's technically under NDA. However, if anything's positive, they can technically accidentally not see. They could technically accidentally not see the positive reaction to the gameplay that's released. So it very much gives Battlefield or EA the power in that they can pick and choose what they want to be seen, and they can conveniently avoid anything that's negative. They can conveniently avoid anything that's positive and take down anything that's a review or negative. Do you know what I mean? It's a really weird dynamic. So, of course, if I was to basically make a video of my own using my own gameplay, they would DMCA that, and my channel would be damaged. Whereas if I comment on the leaks or someone else uploads gameplay and I talk about it, then it's their choice whether. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? So it's good because technically you're getting a filterless view of for the consumer. You're getting a filterless view of the game with no technical opinions, because you're not allowed to give you're not allowed to give legally. You're not allowed to give an opinion on the gameplay. Do you know what I mean? Because they can just take that down. But the gameplay can exist and you can talk about it. So that's the level that we're at now. Do you think they've had more pre-orders since the footage appeared? But you have to remember, the Battle Royale is probably going to be free, guys. It's more about the fact that they can still just cherry pick what they want to be left up and what can be taken down. Did I get... Well, who knows? Kurt Cobain, who knows? At the end of the day, I think it's a good thing because everyone gets to see it. Like, as a content creator, it sucks, but it's like, it is what it is. Like, at least everyone else gets a look. And there's no, like, you can't form your opinion based on what I say. Well, you can based on the opinions I have of the leaks. But you're less likely to form an opinion based on what I say because, in theory, I've not played the game, as far as you know. So everyone's making their own assumptions based on what they've seen without third-party intervention, is what I mean. I thought it looked good. Yeah, from the previous leaks that I've seen of the game, it looks a lot better than that as well. Because remember, someone broke into the files and managed to get into a Battle Royale match, and it looked like trash. Because it was all like, all the textures and 3D models were all messed up, because obviously it wasn't supposed to be there yet. You know what I mean? So it's looking a lot more polished even now than I thought. I still think it needs a little bit of work. It very much looks like a beta. You know? Warzone's looking old compared to it? I actually wouldn't go as far as to say that. Oh, that's a hard shot. I wouldn't go as far to say that. Like, I would say they're on a level. It doesn't make Warzone look old or anything. The victory seems to leave the play space and you get like a thing. Yeah, I've seen that. Well, that's my fault. Saw some interesting videos. Great potential. Needs to balance a few big things. Yeah. The TTK from the leaks looks atrocious for a Battle Royale. I think that's what a lot of people have said. I think it makes you also realize how fast the TTK is in general in Battlefield 6.
This attack is coming apart. Gotta preserve our forces and end the battle.
100% content creators will use the core game to level weapons to play the BR. Well, yeah, that's literally what they want you to do, yeah. No Borderlands today. Well, I was going to play Borderlands yesterday, basically all day. And then my car broke down. The 12-volt battery died. So I spent the entire day replacing a 12-volt battery, only to now find that maybe my car has a bigger fault that is maybe... Oh, well, you know what? He's using the crossbow. I can't really be mad. So I spent the entire day replacing the 12-volt battery, but I'm still getting error messages in the car. So, you know, it is what it is. One thing that frustrates me about electric cars, or at least electric cars at this moment, right? I have a... What? What is it? What is the battery under my car? I have like a huge battery under my car because it's electric. But for some reason, there's no way to use that car energy to start the car. The car will literally not start even if the battery under the car is full, because it still needs a 12-volt battery, which is kind of crazy. I know that obviously there's voltage changes and shit, but it's like I still need to get a 12-volt battery and replace it. And even though my car is completely full on battery and the lithium battery, it's just like, nah, sorry, mate. Car won't start, not enough power. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a ball ache. Did I ask ChatGPT? Yeah, ChatGPT said my 12-volt battery was broken. And I was like, well, no, do you know what the worst thing is? I had to call roadside services, which was like, what, 170 quid? Because when I spoke to the service people, I was like, how do I know what the issue is? And they're just like, well, we can't come to you. You'll have to drive the car to us. And I was like, but I can't drive the car to you because it doesn't start. And they're just like, well, you'll have to call roadside assistance. Roadside assistance comes around and they go, yeah, your 12-volt battery isn't working. It's like, yeah, I know that. That's what I've been telling them. I just need someone to give me the battery. And they're just like, yeah, you're going to have to just get the 12-volt battery. And I was like, yeah, but I knew that. So I paid basically £170 for someone to drive round and tell me that I needed a 12-volt battery. You can pay... Yeah, but this is the thing, Lars. You can pay Halfords to come and change the battery, but they don't do i3 batteries, which are different, a special kind of battery. It was a nightmare. And now now it's still giving me errors, so there's probably more issues. And to get to the electric battery, you literally have to take the car apart. I'm not even kidding. So it's a bit of a nightmare. I think I will be replacing my car at some point.
Count me in. Let's go.
But I'm still going to replace it with an electric car. What does the battery cost? The 12-volt battery is like 100 quid. That's fine. It's more about the fact that because it's a specific i3. It's just like there's so many nuanced things. It's not like a normal car. Yeah. So it uses a motorcycle 12-volt battery, first of all. Genuinely, I'm not even kidding. I'm just gonna get like a Kia. I'm gonna get an electric Kia. I'm just gonna get a cheap car, a cheapish car that's electric and that has a big range. And I don't care what the brand is. I really don't. I'm over it. I don't drive it enough to warrant anything more than that anyway. Could you push this car to start it? No, because the electric battery controls the electric parking brake, which also controls the electric gearbox, and it won't go into neutral, even if you get the parking brake off. So, you know, it is what it is. It's so, yeah, basically, if it runs out of battery again today, I'm going to have to go and buy another 12-volt battery, or I'm going to have to go and charge the one that I have and then take it to the garage. So, you know, basically, yesterday was a write-off, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not complaining, but I am. It was just a complete nightmare. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get a cheap car, because like, my insurance costs so much a year and I barely drive it. It's just not worth it. That was cinematic, I guess. Actually, do I want to play this? Defense on Iwo Jima. Don't know if that's the play. Is there any advantage for BF6 players who bought the game for the BR mode? No, there is no... Dude, the BR mode's going to be free, bro. As far as I know. I don't think you're going to have to... You don't need... I think if you have... Oh, you're saying... Is there advantages for people who buy BF6 for the Battle Royale? Right. Yes, I think you'll be able to unlock weapons. Like, literally just... It's just going to be a Warzone clone, right? That's what it is. It's going to be like... You're going to be able to level guns up. Because you get custom loadouts, by the way. There's something that drops in. I didn't really see how it works. But you get basically custom loadouts. Where you're able to pick a singular weapon that you have made. So not like a loadout, but a custom weapon. And then it gives you... It allows you to basically pick one weapon of your choice. That you've made in the menus that you can put on. So like a sniper rifle or a really good AR. Personally, I don't think I've not seen anyone sniping in the Battle Royale. And I doubt it might be a one-shot headshot on the bolt actions. So I'm thinking you might just want to make sure you always just have your best AR in your custom weapon. Yeah. Should I even be changing the 12-volt battery if you're not qualified? Luckily, my dad is... he's not qualified. He's just built like that. He can build a shelf. He can change electronics. He could do plumbing. He does everything. So I just got my dad to come around and we changed it together. I didn't do it personally because that would have probably ended up in me being dead. Although apparently I was talking to the what's it called? The engineer guy. Apparently it's not too bad being shocked by a 12 volt. It's much more painful being shocked by a 240 volt. I've heard. Oh, I can't be asked for this. It's just going to be me hiding behind a wall whilst the entire team rushes me. I'm not particularly interested in Battle Royale, but it's looking kind of similar to Warzone. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is, yeah. He's a real man. Gas say... Oh, okay, he doesn't do the gas works. He doesn't do the gas works. No, he did, but he has fixed the car to a level that he can do. It's just that you have to remember that when you're dealing with electric cars, you know, it's different to petrol cars. 12 volt is nothing if the current isn't high enough. You won't even feel it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to test it. Wait, what our plugs are 240 volts. I have told you guys about the story that when I was younger, I put 2 keys into a plug socket and then turned it on. And I got electrocuted when I was like 2 years old. So that's why, yeah, literally, I waited till my parents went to sleep, got out of bed, put 2 keys in the socket and turned it on. But the problem is that in the past I've been doing this a lot. I've been doing this a lot. I was obviously, what was happening was I was putting the keys in the different slots one at a time, right? And I would do this all the time. I'd go one in the top, one in the bottom, one on the top, on, or play with the switches on and off, and then one day, I got the perfect, I finally worked out the puzzle for the level, and then I unlocked it, and I turned 2 keys in the top and the bottom, and then turned the key on. And then I electrocuted myself, so it's great. But I think I was saved by the fuse. But if the fuse wasn't there, I would probably be dead, I think. And then the house started and I flew off. And then the credits to Up started playing. Yeah. So yeah, from first-hand experience, there's absolutely no way you can stop your kids from basically putting keys into a socket because it didn't even matter if it was safe or not. I was gonna do it.
Survive this siege long enough to deplete their resources. Objective Alpha 2 is under attack.
Electric cars are more dangerous than the plug socket. Well, yeah, because the battery's bigger, but I can't stick two I can't stick 2 keys into a plug socket. I could technically mess with the 12-volt battery, but yeah, no, you can't get to the whole point is you cannot get to the batteries. They make that very difficult. Or the lithium batteries, that is. Well, I haven't tried. Thankfully.
The enemy is assaulting Alpha 1.
That's why sockets are taped at your uncle's home. Yeah, if you're not using them. Are we talking about electrical engineering? Well, essentially, I've had to deal with a lot of electricity over the last couple of days. I haven't been shocked though, but I could have. Nasty burn? I don't remember actually. No, I think what happened is I turned on the power and the fuse blew. Like the socket blew up, essentially. And I got a shock, but it was like instantly fine. So I don't think I got any burns.
Lost. Repeat. Alpha 1 lost.
Am I right in thinking that do American plugs even have fuses in them? Yeah, I'm basically the case study for why fuses exist. You got 2 eggs and a bagel this morning. I'll tell you what, I'd love a bagel. But there's never any good bagels. That was a body shot? What? What? Okay, hang on. Why is he... Wait. He's... What? I don't understand what that guy was doing. He was aiming at me and then he just stopped. Uh-oh. Behind. Missed, damn it. That was close there. I'm using the... I forgot I'm using a revolver and not the deagle. Gotta pull out the deag. The deagle is so much better. Lovely. What's the Battle Royale news? The gameplay is everywhere, Murphy. You can go and watch Battlefield 6 Royale gameplay right now. Just literally search it into Google. Search it into TikTok. Search it into YouTube. There's like 5 different videos. Probably 100 different videos. But that was just what happened to me. Oh, that guy just got a 5-man RPG. I just searched Battlefield 6 Royale into YouTube, and I got about 20 different videos. So exciting, isn't it? Did I complete the Battle Pass? No, I have not completed the Battle Pass. I mean, this probably won't be a massively long stream today. I just wanted to basically talk about the Battle Royale because I can talk about the leaks, I just can't show them. So that's fun. Ooh. Being shot. Oh, they've got a tank on the hill. It's not the same old Battle Royale. This is new. Battlefield Royale. Well, yeah. I mean, it's certainly different. For sure. You won't show us you're scared? Well, yeah. I am scared of getting a copyright strike and not being able to stream. Because I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. I think there is a thing of if you get one copyright strike, you're literally not allowed to live stream. So, you know, trying to maybe avoid that. If I can. I hate these doors. Oh my god, no footsteps at all. And the door wouldn't open. Great game. Really enjoyable gameplay experience. Very good. Thank you, 2042. Do you reckon I'll play Borderlands today? No, well, I was covering the news today, so... I was just covering the news today. Do you reckon you play Borderlands today? Please? Well, no, I mean... I might play... I don't know. I might not stream Borderlands. I don't know. We'll see. What news? Literally go and search Battlefield 6 Royale gameplay. Anchorage right now on Google. and you'll know that's the news. The news is you could basically see exactly what it looks like. But I can't show you. But you can certainly find it for yourself. That's the good news, I guess. Borderlands is ass. Borderlands is actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I've played every Borderlands on launch. And this one seems a lot more fun in terms of the normal gameplay mechanics. Is there a guy here? I had a lot more fun. Oh, and there's no audio on this guy again. We love audio in 2042. You know what I'm actually looking forward to like the most is Dying Light: The Beast. Like Borderlands is fun. It's the problem with Borderlands, as I've said, is it's not the greatest stream game. Like I've always found like Borderlands for me is all about the loot. It's not really about the story. Like if you asked me what the story was to like Borderlands 1, I'd be like, you're on like a planet or something. You're trying to find the vault or something. I don't know. But like Dying Light, for instance, has much more of a story to it. And then the gameplay is amazing as well. Like it's all about the gameplay. For me, and if you think about the gameplay to Borderlands as well, like the actual gunplay in Borderlands is very like, just kind of very basic. But like the gameplay in Dying Light is like so good. It's like so fun. Like I think the best thing about Borderlands is finding the craziest, it's almost like Diablo in first person. Just finding the craziest items and guns and finding crazy builds that just make everything just instantly die when you look at them. Am I going back to Arena Breakout next week when it's full released? I was actually invited to do a tournament. And I was like, well, maybe I could do the tournament. And then I see one of the teams in that tournament. One of the teams in that tournament is literally Shroud and... Oh my god. One of the teams in that tournament is Shroud. Who is it? Summit. Who's the team? The team's basically the most stacked team I've ever seen in my entire life. There's absolutely zero chance I would ever have a chance in that tournament, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Oh, good. Glad I heard that parachute and those footsteps above my head. Landmark, yeah. It's Landmark, Hutch, Shroud, and Summit in one team. And I was just like, yeah, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, GG. You know what? They can have the prize money. Okay, I'm just getting down from here. I'm just dead otherwise. Love this game. Amazing. They may be thinking the same of you. Absolutely not. Not a chance. Not a chance. Oh my god, how did I almost die from 0.5 seconds of visibility? That's insane. I mean, I hit it. You literally saw the pieces of the model come off and it went, nah. Actually, why not just do this? Ah, that was close. Damn. But yeah, no, I probably won't be checking out Arena Breakout. Maybe I'll do it on like some one-off things, but I really tried with Arena Breakout, but essentially it's like more fun Tarkov. And I'm not very good at those kind of games. They're quite slow-paced. I lose patience. It's my own fault. I just remember playing the good times playing with friends and awesome loot. Yeah, I mean, I think Borderlands is an amazing game to play. I don't think it's as fun to watch because it's like watching people just aim at things and health goes down, and the enemies kind of like they don't do anything too crazy. There's not really much to. There's just not a lot to the actual like gunplay, really. You just kind of what gun does most damage to enemy? Shoot the health bar until it's gone. What? Whereas in like a game like Dying Light, it's kind of like you have to deal with hordes, special infected. It's mostly melee, you know. So much like other shooting games. Yeah, but think about the AI in a game like that. It's just, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is it's just not as interesting to watch. Anyone gonna deal with the... Yeah, sure, man.
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
Sure, man. Borderlands gameplay looks boring. No, this is what I'm trying to say. If you're the person playing it, it's actually so fun. Like, Borderlands is so fun to play. If you've got a lot of time on your hands, I would recommend playing it through it. It's just any of their games. Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1. It's really fun to play. Especially if you have someone to play with. For sure. Oh, what the fuck? Why is there people behind us, dude? How have they even got there? No way. That was kind of crazy. Any more?
Friendlies are securing objective Bravo 1.
I love the dig. That guy's not health. Unlucky. Same with Path of Exile 2. Yeah, same with Diablo 4. Same with Path of Exile. They're like really fun to play, but they're really hard to watch because unless you have the information of the gun that you're using, and maybe they do have that now. I think maybe Diablo has like an overlay where if you hover over it, it will tell you what class and what items they're using. But like, for instance, if there was an overlay for Borderlands on stream where you could just hover over and be like, oh, what guns is he using? It's this one. That's why the rockets are blowing up their heads and flying in different directions. Like, I had a really fun, like, C4 type weapon. I had a really fun C4 type weapon where I threw down a C4 and it exploded and did AoE damage and then set them on fire, and then also it dropped another grenade which then also fired guns in a 360, and it was really fun. That sucks.
American forces at half strength. We're attacking objective Bravo 1.
You were playing it for 2 hours yesterday. It was fun. Yeah.
Objective Bravo 2.
Why the clickbait title and showing Battlefield 2042 player? Okay, just read the title. Read the title. Battlefield Royale gameplay is everywhere, right? Not I am playing Battlefield Royale gameplay. It's just everywhere. That's the title. Are you stupid? Anyway. It's not Battlefield Royale gameplay right now, is it? Madness, man. I mean, have you looked online? Just go on Google. Type it in. Oh, no. All right, GT5 King. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. Body shot. And there was another one right there. Do you feel that we need a slower TTK in the Battle Royale? Yeah, it feels insane right now, if I'm honest. From what I saw. Okay. Very enjoyable. Enjoyed that, yeah. Sure that was rage bait? No, I don't think it was, unfortunately.
Weaken them further.
I think they were just not quite with it.
The enemy controls Charlie 2.
I don't think they knew what was going on.
Taking this sector, or we will lose the battle.
I mean, I really wouldn't get on those cannons. Yeah, they're dead. Oh my god, you're so annoying. There you go. There you go. I remember Confucius saying that, actually. Dude, he's just taking hits. Wait, what? Standing up cancels the animation? It's crazy. That's crazy.
Hold the sector, or all will be lost.
Oh, Jesus. I was gonna say. Surely they don't... Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this game. It's so enjoyable. It looks like multiplayer TTK? Yeah, it's insane. Dare I say faster than Warzone? You know? Dare I say faster than Warzone in some cases? Which is kind of crazy. I'm just being shot by vehicles.
Stay vigilant.
Behave.
We cannot allow them to take this sector.
We want our objectives, no matter what.
What's a good all-rounder AR that's good in close quarter mid-range? The Scar. I think the Scar is the best assault rifle in this game. Scar goes absolutely insane. Scar goes incredibly. Funny way to say F2000? Yeah, but then F2000 sucks at long range. I think the Scar goes absolutely insane at every range. Yeah, so close range, it loses to SMGs, sure. But even, I think every assault rifle, except the F2000. Yeah, true. F2000 at close range, but that's what's making it. The F2000 is like an SMG. The Scar is an assault rifle through and through. But it's still really decent at close range, though. You know what I mean? That's why I think it's like the best at all ranges. Like, the accuracy of the Scar is crazy.
Enemy troops now control Charlie 2.
I could see him just about. I didn't know that this gun had I didn't know that this gun had thermal. The F2000 doesn't suck at long range, but it's really inaccurate. I can't hit anything at long range with the F2000. But yeah, I don't know, you're better. That's just how it feels to me. What the fuck? I got shot in the back. There's people in this smoke. You need to burst with the F2000 long range. I feel like I have to burst less at long range with the Scar, if there's any consolation. I wonder how good the explosive drone will be. Just making sure he doesn't push up with his wall hack. Wait on him.
Cover me!
Hostile forces at 50%.
Good guy. I don't want to stop moving and let them just shoot me.
Let's hold the sector. This is our last chance.
Grenade out! Yes!
53 damage.
Attack!
Am I late to the BR news? No. The news is that you can see they've shown the entire game. It's kind of weird actually. Imagine if Warzone leaked like this. There's not just a Reddit clip, there's an entire Twitter. Like there's Modern Warzone, which has like 500k followers. Has a 20-minute gameplay clip or 12-minute gameplay clip. On YouTube, there is just straight up gameplay. There is just straight up gameplay on YouTube right now. Oh, he's gonna heal. I didn't realize he was the medic class. I was gonna say, what are you doing?
Need to reload!
Are they leaking again from labs? Yeah, I mean, I literally said this was gonna 100% happen. It's not surprising at all, by the way. Zero surprise. We 100%, a million percent knew this was gonna happen. It is what it is. Whatever. I thought they were actually gonna take the videos down, but they haven't. That was the somewhat surprise. They haven't taken down any of the really long gameplay videos. They've just left them up. Oh, I just got... Okay. Did not see that guy at all. No DMCAs? No, it's been 11 hours. These videos are, like, fully out. But, like, it's crazy because, like, Call of Duty Next, for instance, spends millions revealing, like, the Warzone gameplay or, like, the Battle Royale gameplay. Battlefield goes, why don't we just do labs and just let random people upload it? At 480p, 30 FPS in Chinese. Thoughts? It's like, yeah, sounds good actually. Yeah. I don't seem too excited about the gameplay. I mean, it's what I expected. It looks a lot better than the previous leaks that I saw. For sure. Like, it literally looked like a game that a student had made in 1998 from the leaks from 2 weeks ago. So it looks a lot better now.
Hold here at all costs.
We hold our objective, no matter what! Enemy down! I'm taking extra break!
Nice. Oh my god, I just took loads of damage around the corner. The vehicle was literally backing up. You can see it leaving. I'm gonna get that reload off. No, I didn't. Of course. Nice.
Secure the objective. That alone will take the final sector.
Reload. Hang on.
Exodus doesn't quit!
Oh, now that's sniping.
They will remember this day!
You had to get off Twitter for obvious reasons, and then you missed the leaks. But, dude, it's just Google search it. Trust me. Just Google search Battlefield 6 Royale. I'm giving you the tools, but I can't show you myself. That guy just shake his head at me before I shot him. Being 3D scanned. Hopefully they get it right and then don't ignore multiplayer. I don't think... They're just completely different teams. I think, honestly, multiplayer and Battle Royale could have the same... Well, not because it's free to play, though. I thought they'd have similar player numbers, but of course, Battle Royale is going to be free to play, so... I think Battle Royale will have a lot more players, simply for that reason. So, you know, it is what it is. He's got a shotgun. Does the general reaction to the gameplay seem positive? Yeah, I think so. It's like probably like 70-30. 70-30? Something like that. The victory looks copied and pasted from Warzone. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah. Thanks for the shotgun. Nice sniping. I couldn't believe they wanted to make a BR to begin with.
Hold it until the end.
We hold our objectives, no matter what.
It's all about player engagement, selling skins. It is what it is.
Exodus doesn't quit.
I almost didn't see that guy. Hang on.
Cover me.
Put the plate in. Pull the deagle out. Reload. I think it's guy in that corner. That's it. This guy's to the right there, no? No, they're gone. Why people never talks about the Firestorm BR from BF5 and now they're arguing about BF6 BR? Because of the hype, man. Battlefield 5 never had as much hype as Battlefield 6 did. Battlefield 6 is like Battlefield 1 levels of hype. It's huge. Absolutely massive. It's massive. I hope their main game thrives anymore. Dude, this is what's crazy about Battlefield. There's so many facets that Battlefield 6 is covering. Right? Portal, multiplayer, Warzone. Yeah. Portal, multiplayer, Warzone, campaign. 4 separate facets of the game are releasing. So I don't think the campaign is gonna blow me off. I mean, blow me away. I think that Portal could be massive, and I'm glad that they brought it back. I was so worried that Portal was just gonna get deleted after 2042, and Portal is such a huge tool. It's such a huge tool for long-term engagement of a series now, right? Because you don't have custom map servers anymore. I think that the Battle Royale... I reckon the Battle Royale will last a good, like, 3 months. Unless it's, like, really, really good. In which case, it will last, like, a year. Kind of like the Warzone cycles, you know? Anti-cheat has to be good as well. If there's cheaters in it, GG, it's over. Am I planning on playing GTA 6? I am, but I'm really annoyed that you can only play it on consoles. Like, that's a big negative for me. Like, I built a... Well, I say I built. I have a PC so that I can play games on it. And then they're like, only on console. I was like, right, okay. And it's going to really dampen my enjoyment of the game, but, you know. Isn't it only for the first year, then PC release? Yeah, but that's stupid. It's dumb. Just release it on PC at the same time. It was made on PC. It's made on a PC. I mean, I guess all games are made on PC, but you know what I mean. It just feels like a... What's it called? A bit of an arse ache. Hello, John. By the way, Darius, thank you for the £2. And B-Bear, thank you for the 20 months, by the way. Is there a loadout in Battlefield 6 Royale? No, there is a... Basically, you get a custom gun drop. That's all. That's the way they're doing it in Battlefield 6. Oh, actually, one sec. Yeah, there are attachments. You're right. But yeah, I think I might do a full playthrough of Dying Light, by the way. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea how long the game is, though. I wonder what the price of GTA 6 will be. $100? Wait, what map is this? We've already played this.
US personnel are occupying a ship
We already played this. £100? Maybe. Honestly. Wait, what map is this? Well. I just need a cup. Thank you. I hope the online aspect won't be set to drain people of shark cards again. Yeah, they definitely won't do the thing that makes them absolutely masses of cash. Surely. Don't use the BP-19.
South Korea, which our intelligence has revealed.
So it's just going to be a standard £70 version?
As the world looks on and complains, Russia.
How much is that in dollars?
US troops are already on site. Your job is to pry each objective from their control. We aren't equipped for a prolonged battle today, so victory will come from striking decisively. Out.
Actually, I don't know if I like this site. Guys, how do I build my PP in a way that makes it not shit? Well, it's not shit. It's probably going to be pretty good, but I probably need to build it better. What underbarrel do you use? Do I just use the laser? Extend it? I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway. There is no underbarrel? Oh, really? I don't know enough about 2042. Damn, this gun slaps. I forgot how good it was. My game sounds quite quiet, isn't it, I think? What? Where did my bullets just go? Oh, I didn't get any movement there. Uh-oh. Okay, how much more fire? Sheesh. It's fire everywhere, man. Oh, not this shite. Damn, that is a crazy fast TTK. I wasn't aware of the game of the PP-19, dude. What do I think is bigger, Battlefield or GTA? GTA. GTA is the biggest game on the planet, is it not? Maybe even more so, maybe not as much as Fortnite, but only because Fortnite or Roblox or something is free. But I would say that GTA is the biggest paid game on planet Earth.
We have lost control. Our
GTA and League of Legends.
Tossing grenade!
Objective Alpha 1 under American control.
I would say that accurate in today's time. It wasn't long ago. Hmm. Why does the PP sound like someone's put a playing card in their bike spokes? Oh, you bastard. Extended mag on that? Is it actually worth using the extended mag on the PP? On the Peppy?
U.S. troops assaulting one of our objectives.
Probably they prefer Fortnite. Everyone's kids that I know... Hold on. Calm down, they're my friends. Everyone's kids that I know all are obsessed with Roblox over Fortnite or anything like that. Roblox and Minecraft. Fortnite, not really. They don't care about Fortnite. Like, it's literally Roblox and Minecraft, that's it. And Bluey. Maybe they haven't reached that age for Fortnite yet, but... yeah, that's how it is for all of the people under the age of 12 that I'm aware of. Do your friends know about the lawsuits, Roblox? No, because they're normies. They just go, what is this kid? What's my kid playing? No, I think I talked about this on stream once before. My sister's kid, who is, he's 11 now, I think. No, he's 8. I think he's 8 years old, 9 years old. He was playing Plane Crash Simulator.
Reloading!
He was playing Plane Crash Simulator, where what happens is you spawn in, someone's the pilot, and then the pilot crashes the plane into the ground,
One of our objectives is no
and that's the game. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What? And then when you're on the ground after you've fallen out of the plane, you can go to a soda can dispenser and drink Monster and drink Red Bull, and then you can buy a nuke and nuke them. I was literally like, what is going on in Roblox?
Enemy forces are growing weaker.
And these kids are being exposed to, like, first of all, not even real advertising. They've just put these random brand names in, so these kids like know about Monster Energy and thing. And then you go up to a thing, and this is, by the way, this was in like this wasn't like restricted content. This was like a normal mode that the kids can get access to. So he had like this other one which was like Train Simulator, which was way more normal. It was like you were in a what's it called, like a giant train track, and then you'd pick your train and you customize it, and then you drive your train round. But then I was watching this other game, and I was literally, and then there's a boss as well. Like, so in the Plane Crash Simulator, like the plane crashes, you buy items, and then you fight a boss or something using the items from the vending machine with the Coke and the Red Bull and the Monster and shit. It's insane. What was the other game that I saw? There was also there was like a classroom horror game, which was basically like Dead by Daylight, but for kids. But like terrifying. Like it was still like a very scary game on an iPad. And you were choosing whether you were the monster. Oh dude, it was so weird. But basically, like, this is normal. This is completely normal. I don't think my sister had any idea what the kind of games, like, because obviously when she looks over his shoulder, he's just like playing on a 3D plane, right? But if you actually look at what the game is, it's insane. Why is my sister allowing this? Because it doesn't look like, it doesn't look, when you're just glancing over someone's shoulder, it just looks like you're on a 3D plane. There's nothing weird about it. But if you don't look at it straight up. One thing I've thought about though, oh my god, I'm just being shot through a bush. One thing I've thought about though is it's one of the easiest ways to keep your kid occupied, right? If you're a parent, you just go, right, I literally need some time to myself today. Look, just have the iPad. Go nuts. And they'll find some crazy shit that they'll play and keep themselves occupied. Whereas in the past, you'd actually have to you'd have to actually pay attention, unfortunately. Disgusting. But I think if you are ever a parent, you will actually get to that point where you're just like, shit, I would really like some time to myself, maybe. And if I just give them the iPad, that problem just seems to go away. I heard that there was a special event on the... yeah, well, I don't know what that is. But you have to remember, with Roblox, it's all consumer-created content. So it's not... I don't think they have to abide by any laws, which is why there's copyrighted material in there. That's, you know... That's why it's scary. I was gonna say, you didn't get your health back. You gotta get your health back. That guy made no noise as he ran into that smoke. Good. Weird nature where I grew up. I mean, when I was 10 or 12 years old, I was playing every single Flash game ever. Like, it's the same thing. And those games were fucked up at the end of the day. It's just a different format now. And to be honest, it was probably... The games I played were probably more fucked up. Like, I was literally torturing stickmen and little creatures on what's it called? In these, like, little simulators, right? What's it called? What was the game? There was a game, Buddy Simulator or something, where you just have this little round little Michelin man and you just literally torture him for fun. With a grenade launcher and knives and stab them and shit. Like, you had the same shit on Flash games. It's just, I guess, a different format. When you were out, would you do questionable stuff as well? I mean, everyone had the whole getting a magnifying glass and trying to burn the insect. And then when you grow older, you actually go, oh, they're not little fucking... They can feel pain. Oh, whoops. It's like you don't understand morality until you're like, I don't know, 12. I never like fucked with bigger animals. Like, I didn't find a badger or something and just like stab it. But you know, insects, I was like, that's free game when I was younger. And then I was like, oh, actually, a bit mean, isn't it? You would have never burned an ant? Well, I certainly wouldn't anymore. But I just didn't understand what I was doing. I just saw that I saw other people do it, and I was like, that looks fun. You know? Do I kill spiders? No, I always pick spiders up. That's only because again, you think that the spider can hurt you, so you're just like, well, I can hurt it, can't I? Oh god, Jesus. Like, I thought that spiders could bite you and hurt you, so I was like, well, if it's gonna attack me, I can hurt it. But now I'm like, well, not in the UK. You can just pick a spider up and just put it outside. Mosquitoes? Yeah, absolutely. On site. You kill them because you're scared to pick them up. But that's the thing. If you're in the UK, none of the spiders are venomous. So, it doesn't matter if they're poisonous. I'm not eating them. You know, none of the spiders are venomous, so it's just fine. Yeah, mosquitoes on site. They're there to harm me, and that's it. Even a wasp, if it's getting really annoying, I'm just like, right, you're dead. I'm not dealing with this. But yeah, like, I played, Happy Tree Friends? Happy Tree Friends was our version of the Roblox games. In that, when your parents look over your shoulder and see you watching Happy Tree Friends, they're just like, oh, what a lovely little show they're watching. Again, 12 years old, I reckon, I was watching Happy Tree Friends. Fascinated. Cat and dog, yeah. God. Oh. What about Salad Fingers? Yeah, Fingers was great. Newgrounds, Mini Clip, AddictingGames.com. Even like the original Google had like a games page as well. I'm trying to remember the best one. Which was the one... The best Flash game I ever played was the one that had all the guns. And they were like, they had little round heads. And you could customize the characters. That was amazing. That was like one of the best Flash games ever. I'm trying to remember. Someone will know what it is. It's everything's grey and only the blood is red. Thing Arena. Brother. That game. And that what? That had like no monetization. It was just a game that existed. Dude, what a game, man. Like, I mean, it was so good. Like, it had like, you know, if you hit the bullets, like it would had feedback and recoil and like little muzzle flash. And like, there was like 100 different weapons and it was sick. Monetization wasn't even a word. Yeah, people just made games because they were like, oh, this looks fun. I think they had ads then. It was still advertising. And that's where, what's it called, came from as well, isn't it? The stunt bike game. I remember playing a lot of that. What's the stunt bike game called? Okay. Ow. Trials, yeah, that's where Trials came, and then Trials became like a proper, like a huge game actually. One of the big console games. It got released on Xbox Arcade, yeah. Paperboy. I don't remember Paperboy. Paperboy. Buying the dog. Your weather player. GG. GG. Habbo Hotel. I wasn't really interested in like the RPG games.
We've been pushed out of our objective.
Bloons. Bloons was huge. I actually wasn't a massive fan of Bloons. I never really got into it. Stick Cricket. That was a banger. 3D Pool. That was good. Ow. What the fuck just happened? Club Penguin. Yeah, I wasn't interested in that. Twisted Metal. I don't remember that one. Wipeout. Don't remember that one. Line Rider. Banger. Who remembers YouTube Line Rider videos along to music?
Sector 1. We plan for this. Move and defend the objective in the next.
Yeah, Balloons was alright, but I don't know, I got frustrated. Maybe because I was bad at it. That's something I was thinking about recently, actually. Is the way I used to play games was so, like, stupid. Yeah, well played, man. Love being instantly killed by a vehicle like that. The way I used to play games when I was younger was, like, really not healthy. Because I would basically only ever allow myself to win. Right? So I never learned anything. So I would play all the games on easy. I would always basically guarantee, like, losing wasn't an option. It was simply, I had to win. So I made the game as easy as possible. I used all the cheats. I used all of the, what's it called? All of the thing. I would build massive armies to the point that would, like, literally completely crush the enemy to no point. So I never, ever learned how to play the games properly, ever. And these are single player games, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Like, it was always a case of I wanted to just win every round, be completely overpowered to the point where nothing would ever... And I think that's how I played. And then I realized that that is the most boring way to play a video game in the world. And when I actually started playing games that actually offered a challenge, that's when it was more enjoyable. But I think as a kid, your mind is just so focused on doing well, right? Your mind is so focused on doing well, you're just like, it doesn't matter if I'm having fun. All that matters is that I win the game. And then you realize, wait a second, if I actually give myself a challenge and lose the game in order to learn how to not lose again, what, the mind blow. Whoa, that's my brain feels funny and good. What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with that if it really is fun, though. Well, yeah, I guess in a way. Yeah, so, like, for instance, Age of Empires, Dawn of War. What other games did I play? Cossacks, Rise of Nations. I would just always play on the easiest difficulty and just beat the game every time. And that's how I would play. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, okay, maybe. And I didn't play multiplayer because then I would lose. But that's also, you know, that I was scared to play multiplayer. It actually gave me heart palpitations to play against a real opponent. Like, I would actually get scared and, like, anxious about playing against a real player because, you know, what if they beat me? Oh, no. That would be literally the worst thing that could have ever happened. And then you start playing, you go, I don't know, you just have to get... It's like an ego death, isn't it? You have to just lose over and over and over again until you go, like, right, you know what? It's actually all right. Empire Earth? Yeah, Empire Earth was good. Which came first, Empire Earth or Age of Empires? Oh my god, I thought... Age of Empires came first? Yeah. Very similar games, aren't they? Oh dear. Enemies? Where did that enemy go? Commander Tiwu, thank you for the 56 months. I never played Stronghold. Total War. I played a lot of Total War. Black and White. Played Black and White 2. Didn't play the first one. I'm trying to think what other games I played loads of. Command & Conquer. I played all the Command & Conquers. I played Red Alert, Red Alert 2, and I think Red Alert 2 was my favorite. Although, again, very weird themes in that game. Yuri. Rise of Nations. Yeah, I played that, but I didn't really know what I was doing in Rise of Nations. I think I just played it like Age of Empires. I'm pretty... There's more... isn't there a little bit more management in Rise of Nations? So I didn't really get into that one. Unreal Tournament. That was the first, like, modded experience of games I ever had. Because I always played... I'm trying to think about this, actually. Did I play any other FPS on PC until Unreal Tournament 99? I don't think so. But basically, my first experience of, like, a modded server was Unreal Tournament 99. And that was like, I was actually like, what do you mean that you're allowed to download custom files and play the game differently from how the developer originally intended? I was like, what do you mean? Like, why would they allow that? It was sick. Facing Worlds, yeah, I remember that. I remember Facing Worlds. That's one down. Oh my god, how'd they survive that? What the fuck? How are they taking the point? Dude, they must all be underneath us right now. Lemonade.
You've lost control of an objective.
Tango down!
One shot. One shot. You wasn't allowed Quake as a kid? I'm pretty sure my friend gave me... my parents wouldn't have bought me Quake or Unreal Tournament. I was given the CD. I wouldn't have been allowed to buy it. No way. Not with the gore. Absolutely no chance. I also borrowed San Andreas off my friend as well. My parents didn't know I had GTA San Andreas.
I'll tell them now to have strength.
Because that would have been
Troops have taken an objective.
very much not allowed.
Attack an enemy!
The hell? Where are these guys? Are they running up the elevator? There's 4 of them. Then more people run up here because I can hear them. I can hear them.
Troops have lost an objective.
Team. I miss when games were about having fun rather than competitiveness. Yeah, but we're mostly talking about single player games though. I think you'll find like games like Quake were actually insanely competitive. In fact, the most competitive version of the game you can even get. Oh man.
Enemy has secured Charlie 1. Defend the sector at all costs.
Yeah, there was no way my parents were gonna get me GTA. But I hid the GTA. I think I hid it in my Battlefront 1 case. So they didn't know I had it. And then when I played it, I just told them, I think, what did I say? Again, kind of going back to what, you know, like, oh, how did my sister not know that her son was playing Plane Crash Simulator? My parents didn't know I was playing San Andreas when I was like 13. Because I would just see, I would just make sure that when they were watching over my shoulder, I'd just be like running around a store or something and just being like, oh, look, I'm buying groceries. Oh no. Wait, you could buy GTA originally on Steam back then? I didn't even know they brought it out on PC. Back then. I thought it was only a console game.
Their attack must be stopped now.
Because I know they've done like remastered versions for PC, but I don't remember that.
Doesn't quit!
I don't remember that being an option.
I'm reloading!
It came out later. Like much later? Because I don't remember anything about a PC version. I also remember that the only reason I wanted an Xbox was so that I could play Halo. But I never got an Xbox. Never ever had an Xbox. Always had PlayStations. In fact, and it was PlayStation 2 and then I don't think I even got a PlayStation 3. Just the PlayStation 2 and that's that. Stupid dog.
Reloading!
Always getting caught when you're chilling at the nightclub. Yeah, no, you don't go to the nightclub. Oh my god. It's taking damage. Oh, there's people. There's people inside. Yeah. Oh, they've got a stupid... I can't. The problem is the PP19's range is kind of just out of range of those guys. So. Guess I'll die. Wow, that is fun to play against. The worst thing is that I get like slowed as well whenever I get hit, so it's pretty sick. Pretty enjoyable. No, there is no health pen in BF6, guys. This is what I had to keep explaining to people. There is no health pen in BF6. It doesn't heal you. It never healed you. They took it out. It used to heal you, but now it doesn't. Okay. Guess I'll die. That's not the range, I guess, for me. I hate vehicles. I didn't fully understand what the pen did. It just increased your movement speed and increased your hearing, and that's it. That's literally it. That's all it did. It was kind of pointless. Did I play Battletoads? No. I remember the meme, though. Walking into GameStop and asking for Battletoads or something, right? Like a 4chan meme? Is 4chan gone now? Is it no longer around? What's it been replaced by? Chan's still around? Ah. Or is it just not as... just doesn't go as crazy anymore? Or are they not allowed to go as crazy anymore? I'm shocked if it's... yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a variant of it, even if it got deleted, it would still be... it would still be around in some way or another. Oh dear. 22 million monthly users for 4chan. No. Oh. This sector must not fall or we will lose the battle. Now I want to beat them off. At this point. Oh, I've just spawned behind them, look. I don't know how. Look. I just spawned right behind these guys, behind this wall. I think they're dead. Less than 30 days and we never have to play 2042 again. I mean, true. Is that guy gonna pee me?
Rally at the objective. We must not allow them to take the sector.
Died. We just cleared them out, dude. We just cleared them out. You can't wait to see people glaze this game 10 years later? I don't think this game's going to be glazed. I mean, even BF5... even though I have like 1,200 hours in BF5, I still talk about it like it was alright. I wasn't like, wow, this is the best game I've ever played in advance. It was like, nah, there was a lot of issues with that game. And I think 2042 will have a worse fate, if I'm honest. Was I any good at Halo multiplayer? No. In fact, I think that was the weakest game I was really bad at, because it was less about like Halo was like less about the gunplay and more about knowing what to do in different ranges. So like it was like, oh, shoot them in the head if they're far. It was all about the nades and the melee as much as it was about the gunplay. Do you know what I mean? That's how I've always felt about Halo. And now Halo is just all about the aim assist. Like, so basically, don't even bother. But I remember there being the PC version of Halo, and that was fun. And that was all just mouse and keyboard.
هنروح فين يا جماعة؟
Sonic. That's the thing, I never really got into the Nintendo or Sega like pipeline either, because my parents didn't buy me one. But then I did play, what was it? My parents gave me a Game Boy Advance as my first ever gaming console, which is great. I mean, I'll take that. Golden Sun. What did I play? Golden Sun. I played Super Mario World 2, which is amazing. One of the best games of all time. And I only had like 5 games on it.
Exodus. We stand together.
Or maybe it was Super Mario World 1, actually. It's the one where you start on Yoshi's Island. Which one's that one? Is that 1 or 2?
One of the last surviving aquifers in Chile operates out of the area. Our soldiers have been
I can't remember
meeting
now.
with locals and making sure water in the area stays clean. But clearly, the Thousand Petals Coalition has other ideas. Reinforce our defenses on site. This is a fight we can't afford to lose.
Spyro. I remember playing that on Game Boy Advance as well. Although it was shite. Oh, we're on attack as well.
Every sector we advance, the Russians will fall back. Take your objectives and keep the enemy running.
So I'm literally right on that thing. How did that happen? He died.
Back on your feet.
I think my game audio is actually quite quiet today.
That's eliminated.
We are advancing on Alpha 2.
Stay away.
Enemies? Oh shit, he was right there. What the fuck? You see what I mean about the Scar? I mean, he missed his shots, but it just beams. Fuck. Yeah, I played Spyro on Game Boy. Yeah, it didn't feel great. It played at like 20 FPS. It wasn't. It did not feel good. So bad? I mean, there's people just shooting under my feet. Look. I got him. Wait, did he kill me? I didn't think he killed me. The person close to me did. I take it throwing knife is not available in this game mode? No, it's available. I might use it. I just, I don't know. I like using the grenade.
Forces now occupy Alpha 1.
Target eliminated.
Stop peeking me. One thing I like about the throwing knives is you get a free knife every time you run over a corpse. So that's sick.
Alpha 1 under attack by hostiles.
That's one down.
Harry Potter on the Game Boy? I didn't play that. BF3 Scar? I don't remember the Scar in BF3. Why don't I remember that? Was it a Scar? Was it like the light Scar or the heavy Scar? Was it the Scar on the Engineer class? In Battlefield 3.
The sector is under our control.
It was the light one, yeah. Yeah, so I do remember it, I guess. Scar and the Scar H? Jesus Christ.
Need to reload.
Russian outpost detected. Just as a sign.
Hold on.
You just shot me. Add small mag, what, 20 rounds? Actually, I'm just thinking about it now. Did BF3 have any stupid, really high magazine counts? I don't think it did. Oh no. Footsteps right above me. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Can I jump on my head? Think about jumping on my head? Okay. 100 rounds on an MG was the most, yeah. I don't know why we went through this weird phase of just making every gun OP in Call of Duty and even in this game, where it's just like, oh, just get an attachment and it just gives it like 90 rounds on the ASL rifle and then just becomes like a fucking god gun or weapon. You know what I mean? Every gun is a god weapon. Just put the big mag on it. GG.
Threat eliminated.
No one here. Ow. I mean, that has to be a BSV because that was 2 hits and it did 90 damage. But I don't know where from. The most OP weapon will be in the battle pass. The problem is though, if they, this is the thing, this is what happens, and I've dealt with this several times. It's like if they bring out a new gun and it's not good or one of the best guns, then it's just everyone just goes, well, that was boring. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if you make the gun like just okay, then everyone's just like, well, what's the point in bringing out this new weapon if it's not as good as X meta? But then they bring out the gun and it's really good, and everyone's like, oh, well, this is stupid. Why did they bring out this new gun? It's so good. And that's exactly, and I feel like, honestly, the best thing to do is just make your new guns good, because then people will come back and use them. And I'm pretty sure in some cases they made them borderline broken so that people would come back and use them. Like, oh no, the new gun literally has half the TTK of every other gun in the game. Oh man, that sucks. Anyway, me and my bros used it last night for 12 hours straight and it was really sick. That's what would always happen. It's almost like it's a trap. They know exactly what you're going to do. Helldivers 2 at the beginning? Yeah, but Helldivers 2 is co-op. Honestly, they should absolutely do that. And I hated that they would bring out weapons and nerf weapons. It was so stupid. Helldivers 2 is literally just a co-op fun shooter with no PvP. Why does it matter?
Threat eliminated. I'm out. Reloading.
And like when they nerfed some of the good weapons and then brought out absolute... And they still do. I've played Helldivers 2 recently, and some of the new guns are just like unusably bad. And you're just like, why would they do this? Like, I'm not facing anyone in PvP or in ranked. We don't need to balance these guns. OG railgun. I mean, the only thing with the railgun is that that was the only weapon that was like, it's all anyone ever used. So I guess the variety went. But like, I don't know. It just feels like sometimes. Are they coming on this corner? Yeah, I was gonna say. It just feels like sometimes you do just make them fun.
Check your map and return to the engagement.
There's a tank there. Damn. How do we... Wait, oh, we just haven't taken B2. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Need to get over there. Okay, no footsteps, by the way, on that guy. Absolutely... What am I playing? Like, what are you talking about? There's a guy there. This game, dude, honestly. Running up the stairs, just zero sound. So weird. This is insanity. Damn. Why do you think Delta Force failed catastrophically? It didn't. They probably made a shitload of money, dude. What do you mean? I don't think Delta Force failed at all. Like, people don't really play it, but like I've other reasons for that. The game's actually pretty good. If you minus the SPMM. Like, you can't fault the quality of the game. Like, yeah, it looks a bit strange, but it feels pretty good to play. Yeah, I think they've made an absolute killing, to be honest. Delta Force. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Come on, Stod. The guy had 1 health for like 5 seconds straight. Confucius. Thank you very much for the prime. There's nothing outstanding to set it apart. It didn't need to be. It just needed to get people's attention so that they could make some money on the skins, and GG. I think they did. Is he gonna peek this window or no? There's a guy in this building.
Objective Bravo 1 has been lost.
This guy's so annoying. Now we go take B1 again. Gotta go take B1 again. Come on. Whoa, he was like perfectly behind the wall there. Couldn't see him. They're still supporting it? Yeah. I didn't have a problem with Delta Force apart from... Actually, well, I will say the time to kill in the... what's it called? The time to kill in the extraction mode... Unplayable, in my opinion. Dead. Dead. It was like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, unplayable TTK in the extraction mode. I couldn't stand it. Some people love it, though. I cannot bring myself to play that game. Like, the time to kill in the multiplayer is like, whatever, it's fine. The time to kill in the... Oh, well, if that hits someone, great. I forgot I'm not using grenades. Yeah, the time to kill in the extraction mode was criminal, in my opinion. What game? Delta Force. Extraction mode. Oh, what? Where's the TTK on that? It just feels broken when you die in that game. It feels like basically everyone thought there was way more cheaters than there was because you die so quickly it would feel like getting aimbotted. That's how fast the TTK was. Oh. No. We're resing. He died. Delta Force is number 6 on the Steam charts. Whoever said the game is a failure. All I will say about their numbers on Steam is look at how consistent. Look at every other game on the Steam charts, and then look at how consistent their player numbers are on Steam charts. I don't think those numbers might be real, guys. Oopsie. No, like literally, just watch any game. Go to any game on Steam charts and look at the player count on weekends after updates, and then look at Delta Forces. Something ain't adding up. Seems fine to me. Really?
We just took an objective.
Bravo 2 was just lost.
I mean, I don't really want to bring it up on stream, you know, because... But, you know... There is a pattern. Unless they've changed it recently. So you're comparing me talking about the numbers on Delta Force being fake to the flat Earth theory, when clearly the Earth is flat. So you know.
Threat eliminated.
Stay away. One of our objectives. We lose more troops. We'll have
Extraction
to
mode seems like a concept from the past. No, I like extraction modes. I think extraction modes are going to be the future of whatever game I might end up playing. But and I think their extraction mode was actually pretty well executed. But apart from the balance, I hate the balance of that game. It just doesn't seem fun to me.
Need to reload.
It was alright when I was playing in the lower ranks or whatever. How is there a guy there? What? It was alright when I was playing in the lower ranks and everyone had kind of green and blue armor and weapons. Once we got into the gold and epic and gold, I swear you die quicker. Like, it's insane. It doesn't even make sense. You just said they're too slow paced? Did I just say that extraction modes are way too slow paced? What do you mean?
Bravo 2.
I don't remember saying that.
The sector is now under our control.
I think that Delta Force's extraction shooter is insanely fast paced to the point of it being unplayable. So why do I think the Earth is flat? It's because Santa Claus is real as well. That's why I think it's flat.
The Russian retreat is cut off. Secure the sector and the site is ours.
That's one down. I'm out.
We are attempting to take Charlie 2.
Yeah, I was on the plane. I looked down at Earth and I was like, look, it's just a big map, like Age of Empires. I can see the edges.
Out of ammo. Got to reload.
And then we flew to the moon and I ate some cheese from it. Delicious moon cheese.
Enemy down.
Cracking cheese, grommet. The moon is hollow, not felt. No, I never said the moon was fake. I said it was made of cheese. Thank you. And even if it is hollow, the outside is clearly made of cheese. Clearly.
Our resources are nearly spent. We cannot sustain a prolonged engagement.
Victory
Like
is
so, like
within
you can
our
see,
reach.
the holes
Charlie 2 is
from where they made it. From the air pockets. What kind of cheese, though? Well, I couldn't describe it, to be honest. Like an Edam. That's why people can, like, jump so high on the moon. Not because of gravity. It's because it's, like, bouncy. Like, the cheese is bouncy. Like, bounces off. Like, if you land on it, you just immediately get launched. But with the taste of, like, a Parmesan. You know what I mean? Because it's quite dusty and old. People up here, isn't there?
Keep it up and we can take the final sector.
Is there not a guy?
Fight for each other!
Oh my god, we might win. Oh no, they're taking C2 back. No. Guys, go back to C2. They're taking C2. No.
Charlie 1 secured.
Fight
The hive mind failed.
last! This battle is ours!
Do I think life exists on other planets? Yeah. How do you think they made the cheese? You need bacteria to make cheese, right? Explain that. If there's no life on other planets, how did they make the cheese for the moon?
The Russian forces are defeated.
I rest my case. Can you permanently set this camera effect when you're hit and everything becomes bright and powerful? No, you wouldn't want that. It's called sharpness. And I think the problem with sharpness is eventually it makes everything look... how do I describe it? Like blocky. Wouldn't want that. Anyway, I just wanted to cover the news this morning. I was thinking of doing some Borderlands today, but I was like, forget about it. Tomorrow, some BF5. Next week, some Dying Light. I think I'm going to be away on Monday. So we got that going on. But yeah, next week, I think I'm definitely going to be doing some Dying Light the Beast, because I'm looking forward to that. In fact, as I said, might even do a playthrough. We'll see how it goes.
Count me in.
Before I go, if you buy a game or STODDH, STODH, and then that's my creator code, that'd be helpful. And also, check out our sponsor, PC Specialist, !PC Spec. All right. I'm just doing the housekeeping. All right. Anyway, that was a lovely 2-hour 2042 session. I think we're all bored of 2042 now, and that's why I desperately need something else. I mean, I could have played some Borderlands today, but as I said, I don't know if Borderlands is fun to watch anyway. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching today. I will catch you tomorrow, I believe, for some more memes. Maybe Battlefield 5, maybe something else. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely some Dying Light next week as well. So thank you guys for watching. See you then. Go and look up Battlefield Royale gameplay and see if you like it as well, because it's everywhere. Just Google it. That's what I'll say. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Have a good one.